What if you could help out first responders while having fun at the same time? I'm here at Vineyard Lake with Bobby and Dion.
Hey.
How you doing?
Welcome to the Holly and Yeti Show.
Welcome.
So what are we doing here?
We're having a plunge, an
plunge.
Arctic plunge.
Yeah.
So we're going to have people come and they're going to run into the frozen lake.
So we're going to launch from here, are we? We're just going to run in?
Yep.
Yep. Right in as a
Okay.
team.
So wouldn't it be easier, less traumatizing if I jumped straight in? Maybe you can drop a helicopter and I can...
We could.
Yeah.
You could probably parachute in if you wanted
Let
to.
you parachute.
Because you know when you walk in cold water and it's... That's what it's going to be like.
Right,
We're going to be traumatized for ages.
right. And we're doing it at the end of March, so hopefully they might have the dock in if there's no water on the lake. But,
Yeah, right.
or ice on the lake, water on the lake.
Otherwise, we're just running in, yeah?
Correct. Yep.
Right. Are you going in, Bobby?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yep.
Hey, I've got a costume. Want to see it?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool.
That's so cool, dude.
Well, I was going to put the pants on, but it's a bit muddy here because we're thawing out.
Right.
But yes, this is my outfit. So tell me about what is the purpose of the plunge?
It's to raise funds for our nonprofit group called 2 In, 2 Out. And what 2 In, 2 Out does is we are unique because we are a group of first responders. All of our members are first responders. And we provide peer-to-peer support with trauma-informed care. First responders are traumatized and the things they see are sometimes just horrific. And they are very a stubborn bunch. We are a stubborn bunch and don't always get the help we need. But we talk.
I bet they're not asking for help either, are they?
No.
Right.
Not really.
Yeah.
It's like
So-
we
so-
don't call 911 if we're hurt.
So how do you know when someone needs help? Do you just you see the signs?
Well, that's what the trauma-informed care does. The education does is kind of shows you the signs and when somebody needs help. But they really do talk to each other. So we thought, why not educate each other so we know the signs?
So we are a brother and sisterhood, I mean, that's the big thing, So we are a big family, like everybody in the whole United States is part of this brother and sisterhood type community, So we want to kind of reach out to all of them. 'Cause we got followers all the way down in Virginia that are first responders. And to clarify a little bit more on that, we don't discriminate if you're a 911 dispatcher, military, police, Department of Corrections, doctors, nurses. We accept everybody in that type of frontline service that does the emergency care and everything like that also.
So that's my other question is, do you cover a particular area or just anyone in need? Because you said West Virginia, right?
Yeah, we got people in West Virginia. I think we might have a couple down in Pennsylvania following us and stuff like that. So it's just, we just put our name out there, people jump on and follow us. We started following people from Kentucky Fire Department on their Facebook page, so then they start following us, and then we just keep growing,
And so who do the people that you've supported so far? So I've learnt from you that you've already supported a few families already, but this is your first fundraiser, which I don't understand. How have you already supported families and this is your first fundraiser? How?
So we charge a membership fee. So it's $50 a year, and every member pays that, and that kind of goes towards our operation costs. So since May of 2024, we were able to raise about $500, and we were able to help 3 families that were affected by disaster. We network with our other local charities, food banks, shelters, that kind of thing. And we were also able to help about 4 people that needed equipment to start a new job. So we had a lady who needed new boots to start a new job. So our organization donated boots. So we do a community side too. We like to give back to the community. First responders really do a lot for their community beyond just their job.
I really love the passion that you have for it because you're part of the community as well. But I think for us who are the recipients of first responders, hopefully we don't need it, but you can never plan for these things. You guys also need support. And I think this is a fun way of doing it. I'm going in, I've registered. You can click the link down below or the barcode if I put it here. You can use your phone and make a pledge. How does the pledging work?
So you just pledge, make any donation that you want. You can go online and it'll tell all about it and what those funds are going to. We want to do burnout bags, 48-hour bags for families that have been affected by disaster.
What's a burnout bag?
So what that includes is clothes, pajamas, toiletry, all kinds of different items. You don't realize if you have a house fire, you might just run out in your pajamas and no shoes. So it's just something to get you through for that first 48 hours. You'll have your own toothbrush again. You'll have a comfort item. We might put a phone charger in there. Games for when you're sitting at the hotel and, really nothing to do but wait. Just something to give them comfort.
Wow, what a great cause you're doing. I was also wondering about your name, 2 in, 2 out. Where does that come from?
So basically, if you go into a structure fire, like say if me and you were partners and we went into a burning building together and you went down and I couldn't get you out safely, back in the day, I would actually just die with you in there. So if I couldn't get you out, we would both perish together. So that's how that, if we go in, 2 out, that's the whole rules. But now they have what they call a RIT team now, which is a rapid intervention team, which is designed to actually go in and rescue downed firefighters. I mean, that's like an awesome thing that came back. That actually came about during the movie Ladder 49. That actually was a true story where that guy was stuck down in the bottom of that warehouse forever. So that's when they actually started coming around with that RIT. So we have 4 to 5 people at the ready. If you go down, they're actually going in. We have extra gear to get you out and your partner out and everything along that line. So that kind of doesn't happen a whole lot anymore, but that's where it originally started out.
Wow, give me chills. Okay, so they're really there for each other. Correct. And after the job as well.
Correct.
So I'm looking forward to this plunge. I'm kind of scared. The most pain I've ever been in was putting docks out in April. Right. I was in there for 2 hours. But I'm not going to plan on being out there for 2 hours, eh? No. And now Dion said you've committed to go all the way in to under your head?
Yep, I'm going all the way under. I might just jump in as soon as I can and go under too, instead of running my feet out there,
So I believe there's prizes for something. What are these?
We're going to give prizes for the best contest or the best costume. We're going to give prizes for the biggest team. So what a team consists of is at least one plunger, and then your spectators count as your team. So when you come in, you're going to register, sign a liability waiver, because that way we're not responsible for.
But I know because you're your first responders, you'll be there to help me anyway, right?
Yeah, we're actually going to have some divers here and some safety things. We're not just throwing you to the wolves.
Okay, so if you're too scared to go in, make a pledge, or can they still register to jump in?
Yep, they can register all the way up to the day of. They can come register here if they want. We're going to have a lot of other things. We're going to have family-friendly games and free things for the kids. We're going to have a sensory pool with the corn so the kids can get into that. And we're going to sell hot dogs and hot cocoa. We're going to possibly have a bouncy house. And we're going to have a free sign making area so you can cheer your plunger on. And some swag and some t-shirts. We just put up a thing on our Facebook if you want to pre-order your t-shirts. And I'll get you the code for that.
Okay, and I believe the time was 10 o'clock till 12.
10 to 2. And the plungers are going to plunge at high noon.
Okay, so we've got a couple of hours to get anxious. Yes.
Get over our nerves of jumping in there.
I'll be looking at Bobby and say, is he showing signs of anxiety, more anxiety than me?
I'm actually ready to do it.
You're ready to go?
Yeah.
Bobby's going to go in now just for the promo of
Give
it.
a test run for you guys.
We are going to have warming tents too. So,
Oh, and you mentioned a fire too, right?
yeah, we just saw today that we can probably have a bonfire too, which will be nice.
That's where I'm going. From
They're
here.
talking 50 degrees and raining on that day. That
What?
all can change.
Yeah.
Rain in the morning.
Rain in the morning.
Oh, okay.
But I still think the water's going to be about 40 degrees.
Oh, no, we'll get wet.
So I want to give you and Holly one of these poker chips. Basically, this poker chip is basically, back in the day, after a big fire was over with, everybody would meet up at the bar, and then everybody would slap they're actually challenge coins and poker chips, and you slap your poker chip or challenge coin on the bar, and if you didn't have yours, you were the one paying for that round of beer. That's how it actually started way back in the 50s, 60s. Don't quote me on the years.
So you'd carry a poker chip around
Correct.
after the event,
Yep.
go to the bar, last one down pays the round.
That's
if
one
you
that don't
forgot
have
yours.
one. If they don't have theirs on them, then they're buying that round. So if there's 30,
If they lost it?
if they lost it or whatnot, yep.
Wow.
So I mean, if there's 30 people there and you don't have your poker chip, you're buying 30 rounds.
Better hang on to that. You don't know what'll happen.
That's right. So how are they used now? Just souvenirs?
Souvenirs, kind of. Some people, when they're at the bar, and if they see a firefighter in there, they'll slap it on there, and if you don't have yours, you're buying them a beer. Some of them still do that to this day. So.
Wow. Are these going to be for sale on the day?
Yep, we have
We
specific
have a
ones.
first sale, and majority of the participators are gonna get the one that says "Be cold, be bold" type deal on, or whatever that
Be
slogan.
bold, get cold.
I can't remember it.
Oh, so those ones you have to earn by going in.
Yep.
Correct.
You get a poker chip and a event shirt, and food. We'll feed you.
Well, nice. I'm all about the food. Well, thank you for joining Holly and the Yeti, and get involved. Come down and come meet Bobby and Dion, and take some photos.
It's going to be a great
It's gonna
time.
be have
Thank
fun.
you.
It'll be
Thank you.
great. Thank you.